Hi everyone, I'm Heather Landex. I am an entrepreneur, a mompreneur in the food service industry. I help restaurants and hotels with their food safety compliance, but I also show them how to make more money. And recently authored a book, Inclusive, the New Exclusive. So I work in a completely new novel service. And I went to Tiffany feeling a bit stressed and intimidated because it was going well, which sounds strange. But I needed help being more organized because I was finding that my work life, and I do more than one type of thing. I have 3 businesses now, and I'm new to working online. And due to the pandemic, that's another reason I wrote the book, I've sort of pivoted. So everything's brand new. And I was finding that work life and my children, I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, was all getting a bit mixed up. I found it difficult to even eat regularly and maintain sort of seeing my husband and all of these things. And she's helped me organize my calendar, was the first thing we did. And she's a bit of a tech guru as well. We've organized Instagram, LinkedIn, even Calendly, and automating quite a lot of things, which has been really helpful, and how to do quick questionnaires in Google Docs. So in that way, she's a tech guru, but she also makes things more convenient. And I think one of the main things I got out of our sessions together, we did 12 weeks, was that sleep is really important to me. It really affects how I function. And actually, I've been sleeping terribly. So now I always wear a Fitbit to prove to me that I sleep terribly, and I have to prioritize that and have a routine about prioritizing it, because it's very easy for me when someone, especially with a new service and meeting a lot of cool people linked to my book. If there's someone cool who wants to talk to me, usually they can get a call with me, but sometimes that impacts my family time or it impacts my sleep, and I need to keep track of that. And also some of the things we talked about with sales and how to get leads and what suits my personality the most, because I'm quite energetic. I think Tiffany also is. She's always positive. Whenever I speak to her, it's always a positive experience. And I think just getting a personal expert opinion on these things for someone who's new to all this. I'm not used to finding my own clients. I usually work through another company as a contractor or as an expert in this very small field, but now I've opened up to the whole world and a universal service about inclusivity, which can mean different things, and communicating. And we even had a session that was mostly NLP, just to try and help me see how I could create goals for my business that is how I want my business to be run and how I want my life to be, not just looking at the very small things I have to do on my to-do list. My to-do list was killing me. And that's why I went to her and was at the time very stressed and anxious. And a lot of it was the feeling of intimidation that I don't know how to do a lot of these things. I don't know how long they take. And it was just if I reach success, I think I was sabotaging success in case I couldn't cope with all the things I have to learn and do as a new business owner. So can't thank her enough, really. And I think if you have some sessions with her, however long you want to talk to her, I think you always get a benefit immediately after, and then you see further benefits as time goes on, as you think, I've got some time back, or I have a bit more calm. And I think in the terms of sleep, my sleep has improved immensely, and I've stopped relying on caffeine and sugar. So that's impacting my body and how I look in the face as well. My skin has improved, because I think when I'm nervous and stressed, I tend to touch my face a lot and things like that. And there's a lot of things that are sort of very deep, maybe embarrassing things about yourself that you can get rid of just like that. So especially with things like NLP, or if you have concerns about times and how things work on Instagram or visibility, those sort of things that when you start out in business are quite intimidating, you should definitely go to Tiffany. She'll sort you out. She'll give you an app for that. So can't recommend her enough.